Ham.
Yep.
Want to know what? Do you want to know something that happened at my school?
I feel like I have to at this point.
Okay. Yeah. It's oh god, now I have a crowd. This is going to be awkward.
Don't feel like you have to tell it.
Don't say anything that'll get my stream banned.
Hey Tom.
Hey Frank, how's it going?
So man. Hey, your stream is called Luke Martin, like it's still the old title.
Yeah, damn it. I don't like it. Like Streamlabs doesn't update as accurately as Restream does. Restream is a lot better. Yeah. Edit video.
Hi, Miro.
Here, Control V, save. All right, now it should be fixed.
I should read more.
Hey, Tjump.
Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
No.
So, who are we going to debate next?
No idea. Probably have it saved somewhere in my, what's it called? The Google Maps, Google Calendar. I don't memorize it.
So, Tjump, like, can I ask a question?
You just did.
So, okay, so do you think religion is entirely irrational, or do you think it's natural for people to fill the gaps, of the epistemology, like the God of the gaps thing, where some things that are known, they're to use some supernatural explanation for it.
Well, God of the gaps is irrational, but religion itself isn't irrational. Like there can be rational religion, like there can be rational reasons to believe.
What do you mean rational religion, like for Christianity? So are there any rational reasons to believe in Christianity?
Yes.
Other than indoctrination and
Well, that's not a rational reason. Like a rational reason would be like personal experience. If you prayed regularly and got the stuff you prayed for, which does happen to people, that is a rational reason to believe. Or for little kids.
I talk to those people like that. I talk to teacher, like I'm sorry to interrupt, like about prayer, like I ask questions like, hey, so if you pray, man, then if you get the results, then what about times when you don't get results? And like, yeah, God's not obligated to. God is not a genie to grant your wishes. God's not obligated to answer your prayers. Then what? Even like if it's not reliable, then
it doesn't matter. As long as it happens higher than chance, it's rational. So as long as it happens higher than chance, it's rational.
Okay.
It doesn't have to happen literally every time.
Some Christians claim like prayer is has positive mental effects by increasing confidence and decreasing anxiety and stress, overthinking it, right?
While there we go. He dodges it. What a jerk off.
Basically, like, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you do other than YouTube debates and working on your debate career?
Well, I'm working on trying to.
Philosophy.
I'm trying to build an atheist religion right now. Oh, that was cool.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So, what about the Church of Secular Humanism? Like, do you think is that even a thing? Like, do you think
what
secular humanism itself is trying to become a division in atheism? Secular humanism.
No, division in atheism.
Yes.
No. I don't think it's a division in atheism.
So, what was like? Are you like writing a book? I think you're writing a book, right?
Yes.
That's cool. What else do you have? What hobbies do you have like other than philosophy?
What other do I have?
Hobbies or stuff you do for fun?
Video games, I guess, while holding...
Video games?
Oh, that's cool.
What do you play?
Right now I'm playing Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Tom, how much would I have to pay to be a deacon?
I don't care. Like, I'm actually probably, if I can actually build... There you go. How do I do that?
That's it. I need to summon everything I'm capable of. I can't hold anything back.
Boost. What? How does that work? Oh, I miss? Really?
The question I want to ask you is, like, what improvement do you think we need to make in public education to kind of raise the quantity of more rational people? Do you think something must be improved in public education? Because right now people we're seeing them being swayed by social media, and people so gullible to fall into televangelism and all these stuff.
What changes do we need to make? Well, I mean, the whole point of education is to make people good workers, so it's not about making people, good thinkers.
Critical thinking, like basement. I thought education was fundamental in improving critical thinking.
No, no one gives a crap about that. Education is about...
It's not?
No, education is about making people workers so that they benefit the economy. They don't care about critical thinking. Like, the goal of education has nothing to do with making people smart.
But it's like giving them a platform to example language, giving them like an access to the community, libraries and and all that,
Not quite. So it...
What do you think makes a person go towards more critical thinking, away from irrationality and rational beliefs?
Well, in order to make people go through critical thinking, you have to have them use it, essentially.
But there must be some way, like how we mandated teaching evolution in schools.
No, that would
thereby,
definitely not do it.
questioning the paradigm, right? Right? What is it?
No, like, that doesn't make a difference. Like, in order to teach people critical thinking, you'd have to teach people to... you'd have to teach people to problem solve through, like, video games, essentially.
Video games. Yeah, that work too, but video games is like... The scope is so limited, like it...
What? That makes no sense. Like, the scope is probably the least limited in a video game.
Yes. I don't know, I don't play much video games, but it's very, FPS and adventure type games. But yeah, I get your idea, like, kids these days, they want to play, these, what do you call these type of games? Battle royale games, they enjoy more battle royale games. They're not much into adventure, puzzle kind of games, right? That kind of makes you use, different kind of critical thinking skills to solve different puzzles and shit, right?
Yeah, well, the main trick is you have to do something that's entertaining, or else they won't care and won't learn anything. If you teach them stuff that's not entertaining, they'll never use it. So that's why, like, 75% of everything learned in school is forgotten within the first year or something.
Any good games you want to suggest?
Well, it's mostly just whatever you enjoy. I think the best way to teach critical thinking is with Cronus Zen. Like, the Cronus Zen is a thing that lets you program buttons. Like, it's like thingy that lets you program combinations into your controller. And so giving a game like Neo or Dark Souls or something and finding the best way to program it to make it easier for yourself, I think, is the best way to teach problem solving and critical thinking skills.
I didn't think you would.
Like I took some classes in college for programming computer science and they were shit. Like they didn't use anything fun to teach you how to program. Like teaching, if they let you use a video game and program different stuff into a video game, that would be just awesome. Especially if it was like a multiplayer, like Smash Bros or something, and you could program your own codes and play against each other with your different code combinations. Like that would be real critical thinking.
That's what I'm trying to teach my niece, like I'm trying to teach her programming. She's in like 9th grade, and the problem is I can't get her to sit and actually she doesn't know some basic Python, but she's not grasping how to apply the logic, how to find a solution to the problem. Is there any cool visual or graphical, game thing where they can learn programming?
The Chronos Zen, yeah.
Chronos Zen? What is it called? Chronos Zen?
Yeah, Chronos Zen, CRONUSZEN. It works on PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, any of the consoles. And you just USB plug it into the controller slot and you can hook it up to your computer and you can program codes into it to make your buttons play. Program anything you want to do with your controller, and learning how to do that to make the game easier is a way that is actually fun. That'll motivate people to actually learn how to do it. But it has its own programming language, so it's not particularly useful because you can't teach visual C++ or anything. That would be awesome if you could make a Chronos Zen that just used any programming
The way I
language.
learned, to start to get interested in programming is I started programming Arduino boards. Do you know what Arduino board
Yeah,
is?
I've heard of the programming language.
Yeah, it's really simple, and you can physically program all the pins, and since you're doing it, you're interacting with physical systems, and sensors and devices. You're more engaged in it, and that's what made me delve into programming.
I was more interested in making video games easier. That's what got me into programming.
Did you make any video games yourself?
I did for a while, but I really didn't care about that. It was too much work. It's too hard to do it right now.
Yeah.
I made a video game
What concept? What did you have any cool concepts?
Well, I built a computer mouse. So I built a computer mouse that has a WASD key on top of it, and it was meant to be used with two. So you'd have a regular computer mouse, and then you'd have a WASD computer mouse, and one would control the regular stuff that you do in Skyrim, the walking and the camera angle, and the other one would control your sword direction. So you have the WASD key and your camera on one mouse, and then you have the other mouse that can control the sword swinging direction, kind of like a Camelot game, medieval something, chivalry, and that samurai game, For Honor.
This gonna make more interactive and improves your engagement.
Yeah, I got really bored with Skyrim was such an amazing game, except the combat was so boring because it was all just click to swing sword. It's lame. I really would like to have somebody.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I played Elder Scrolls, but I would really like to know somebody who can program well enough to put my programming system into an actual game that's fun to play.
I think there are plenty of programmers in the server. There was who was this? Moonstone? I don't think Moonstone was I think Ziz was a programmer. Ziz?
Well, I think you need to know about programming for the specific game. That's the point. The TES, the Elder Scrolls Editor, if you can use that to make 2 computer mice and then build a combat system, that would be awesome. If you know somebody who can do that.
That's my intense. Sounds
Meryl, if
like you
she
need to
said,
know all the drivers, and you need to do all the drivers and kernel stuff. There's not
no,
just kernel location.
just get like some developer platform like Unity 2D. That's like really straightforward and easy to use if you're like for like a ninth grader and they're willing to do something. There's like a billion tutorials. It's a great way to learn programming.
Yeah, but
That is great.
it won't work for people who don't care about programming. Like that's the trick.
Exactly.
You need something that people who don't like programming will still do because it's fun. That's why the Cronus Zen is the best. Because if you give any like teenage boy a Cronus Zen and he realizes he can do like drop aim and auto aim with on Call of Duty, they're gonna spend the 30 hours to learn the programming just so they can do that to get the advantage in Call of Duty, just because they care about Call of Duty. So that is the advantage of the Cronus, that you can play games that actually like matter to people and get an advantage, so it's worth it.
Lagging.
Laggy?
Yeah, I'm playing Battlefield and the ping is garbage.
Cable company do you use?
Oh,
Mhm.
What's that? What did you
Who's
say?
your ISP?
Oop.
Who's your ISP?
Good evening.
Yep, I'm back.
So, like, who's your ISP? Like, who's your cable provider?
Tonight you've come to enter
What's the
Demon
follow-up
Slayer
question?
Core's
That's what I'm
final
more
selection.
interested in.
Exactly. What are you gonna do about that? It's one of
Like,
those.
like,
It's one of those. That's one of those terminal question lines there.
Yeah, what is your real question? Because it's a strange question.
I feel like Americans have like many places. There are no options, and you're stuck with a single
No, there's like
cable.
AT&T, Verizon, Comcast. There's a bunch of them.
Like regional monopolies. Right?
Yes, they're all monopolies and
thing.
they all have shit internet connection compared to South Korea. South Korea is significantly better, and we should just be copying them.
it was beautiful and completely different from here.
That's what America should do. Is we should like outsource. We should subsidize a South Korean internet company to come here and make it better for everybody.
It's like those Japanese and South Korean car companies, right?
Excuse me.
Car companies. What?
No, they're way better than American cars.
Sort of. Not really. Cars are a broken system. They're way overpriced.
Okay.
I would
Others,
like
like,
to
how do-
import cars from
Oh.
India. Like Renault.
Oh,
Renault is a company that makes brand new cars.
why
for-
do you think so?
Because they make brand new cars. Renault is a European company that sells cars to India, and they make them brand new for like 10 grand. So you can get a brand new car, a Renault brand new car for $10,000. Whereas here it's like $30,000.
That's right. I actually own a. I don't know. Like my dad owns a Renault.
Is this game made by the same guys that make the Naruto games?
I have no idea.
It looks like Ninja Storm.
Oh, well, that was bad. All right. Haha, bitch. Oh, he's charging up.
And if I can see their movements,
What
I
is
can
that?
take them down no problem.
Hey.
Do this.
What?
I know I can.
So another question I want to ask you is, how do you think morality will change once we reach, like some kind of post scarcity, when people don't need to fight for basic resources? How do you think morality will change?
My morality is What am I supposed to do there? My morality says that as resources decrease, then people become less moral overall. Uh-oh.
Once we reach automation, where we can, extract resources without the need of basic needs like food, production, construction, medical care, all that, if it's automated, wouldn't be, like decrease the need for crime rates would fall. Because people don't think like that. Like,
What?
don't think that would happen.
Say what?
Crime rates will decrease because now, like, if we automate, food production, resources extraction, medical care, with all that automated, crime rates would drop, right? Because people don't need to fight for basic resources.
When resources decrease, you mean when the need for resources decreases? Yeah, when we gain more resources, then yes, crime will decrease.
I did it. I killed demons.
I think there will be some kind of proportionate population decrease, or some kind of a mandatory population decrease. Where India, they mandated like a two-child policy.
China did that with the one-child policy. It didn't work out great. Obviously, there's going to be a population decrease when people get older.
I don't give but it's.
I can't go any further.
It's a one generation thing. Like like the only generation that'll suffer is previous generation, and after the consecutive generation will reap the benefits of decreasing population, right?
Well, there aren't really many benefits for a decreasing population. It's usually a bad thing.
Why? Because now there's no hoggling up of resources. There's no.
That doesn't matter.
Japan,
the economy is driven by expanding resources. If there's a decrease in population, that means there's going to be less GDP. The amount of people generating income is going to decrease, and the amount of old people who need help is going to increase. So if you imagine like we just killed off all the old people or something, then there would still be a decrease in resources, and the amount of profit a company would make would decrease, and so they'd fire more workers. And it would cause a Great Depression. So the decreasing population is a problem economically, a big one. That's why so many countries are vying for
India's like in India, like they mandated two-child policy for probably
I'll have to find a different way.
close to a decade, and now people are having less children because they can afford it. Do you think this will have negative consequences for the economy in the future?
Eventually, yes. So like it is having a negative consequence in the economy in developed nations. So like in our nation and in Germany and those places, the fact people are having less kids because it is more expensive and they can't afford it, which is definitely having a negative impact on the economy.
I think it's going towards a more planned family. I think planned family where, and when income's planned.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't help the
even
economy.
If the single kid, the future of the single girl is planned and well taken care of, right?
Well, that doesn't matter to the economy. The economy just cares about number of people doing work.
Okay. Automation will. Can I have a solution for this? Automation. No. This is a purely economical issue.
Yes, it is a purely economical issue. Oh, go back.
So Frank, you were saying something.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What I'm thinking of is like there's plenty of untapped resources in the oceans. I think there's resources there.
Does that have to do with anything? Untapped resources in the ocean. Like the biggest resource is confidence and work. Like air and water and like minerals and stuff. That doesn't matter. What matters is confidence. The reason economies fail is a lack of confidence.
Confidence like what?
Like people trusting it and wanting to invest in it. Confidence.
Oh yeah.
What the hell was that? Was it a demon? He doesn't look too...
That's what I'm saying. And some people say, do you think religion kind of, acts as a good placebo for that kind of confidence?
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
not to be reductionist, but apart from, family or close group of friends, what other social cohesion people would have? Right now, people are less patriotic. They're less,
Wait, what was the
because of,
question?
international travel.
What's the
People
question?
are, the question is like, people are now less patriotic because, they can simply get a visa and,
Yeah, because
different nation.
nationalism is seen as bad. And so it makes more people
Yeah.
less patriotic.
So what social cohesion is decreasing, right? It's more
Social cohesion isn't like a significant metric. Like it's kind of arbitrary. So there's not like a thing to measure there.
I thought conference meant that, right? Conference meant social cohesion, right?
No, it does not mean social cohesion. Confidence means the willingness of people to spend time working for the economy, believing that they're going to succeed.
Oh, the clutch revive. Here we go.
So Tom, I was gonna ask you about I heard something about how China has like 5-year plans and then they accomplish those plans and I was just thinking like comparing that to America where we like vote in a president but then the next president comes around and kind of undermines what the previous president did. So do you think
Yeah,
America
that's significantly less efficient to have multiple systems who end up changing policies, but it's a corrective measure so that like zigzagging forward as opposed to going in one direction consistently, and so it's less efficient than going in the one direction, but there's less risk of going in one direction too far and having it backfire. So the two systems they both have their problems, but they both have their advantages too. If China had a good leader who was actually doing the right thing, then they would be more successful than America. And arguably, economically, they're becoming more successful than America, but morally, they're definitely not.
This tree was knocked over. I can use this.
I want to see my chat. Play resource management game? Like, resource management games aren't accurate. They don't work.
What were you playing yesterday?
What was I playing?
Yep.
Green Hell, the game that Z's got me.
Z. Where is Z's?
Okay.
Scotty told me to pronounce. It's a she, right? Her name.
Yep.
She said her name rhymes with fizz, and Scotty's like, I'm not going to touch that because that could easily be interpreted as like jizz. It's like awesome, hilarious.
Let's see what you've done there.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
The game's too loud. I can't hear anything.
Your game? Uh-oh, I'm dead. Yep.
That was nothing.
Oh, it didn't charge up enough.
But Wheels, what were you asking earlier about the book, or what were you? I have no idea what that book was about. You said it was involving the field that I was in.
Oh yeah, it's just it's I just posted a quick Amazon link on it. It's in, I think I've been gaming. Yeah, in gaming. Basically, all it is just Sapolsky is like this fantastic scientist. He's out in Stanford, and he does a ton of stuff. He had like a MacArthur Genius Grant to do like work on primates, just where he's trying to figure out the biochemical basis for different primate behaviors. And then he's kind of expanded that just to work in humans, and it's a nice narrative form that just summarizes the literature on the components that drive human behavior, and it's got a big neurobiologic basis to it. It's like the first half of the book is all like neurobiology and neurophys, and it's just a really interesting treatment of it. So I put a link to it. It's like $10 right now, but don't feel like you have to start reading books just because of me.
I should start reading books, because when I'm doing crossword puzzles, apparently I can't spell anymore. The use it or lose it phenomenon is real.
Yep,
So
it is real.
I need an excuse to work on it.
Nico, yes, I do watch Demon Slayer. I think it's a very good anime.
Come on. Ah, missed a shot.
I mean, I like the combat system so far. Seems kind of easy though, like it's designed for kids. Doesn't seem too boring.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you how you thought, what you thought about the combat system, since you didn't like that other game's combat system.
Which one?
Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim, the combat is pretty so basic. It's just like hit the attack button. This game, I like this style of combat where you like get combos. That's why Ninja Gaiden is the best game ever.
He's still
There's something
Ninja
nearby.
Gaiden.
I wonder if it's a participant.
Reload.
I would have to disagree with you, Tom. I think the best game ever is Pokemon Red. So.
He's another one of the participants in final selection. Okay.
They smoked out. Wheels, where are you? I need you to back me up.
Man, I got scared off. Read so many nasty reviews of that game.
It is actually.
Your position, Simon.
What? Any days? What'd you say?
No, go higher
Higher?
place. Hide in higher place.
No, I got
Yeah,
spiked in the head
yes.
because of that. No.
I told you your position is wrong.
If you're not in the corner with a sniper rifle, then your position is wrong.
I had a sniper rifle. I did have that correct. Not many corners in this map.
I can smell blood up ahead. I wonder what happened.
Would you say it's fair if a sniper should always have a spotter?
Do you want?
No, that's kind of pointless.
No.
Wow, that was amazing.
Like in real life, it's useful. In a video game, it's completely pointless.
Map is giant.
Thank you.
In a video game, what you want is somebody who's like on a parallel mountain, jumping up and down and getting everybody's attention.
Okay.
So they don't look at you.
That can be arranged in PC gaming.
Is the left hill with you? The left one. Left.
Who's with me?
You're a sniper. Go left.
I'm not a sniper right now. I'm assault. I picked that sniper rifle up.
Come back.
If it goes on super sale on like the next Steam sale, I'll totally get it.
The reviews are low enough that it just might come on Epic Game Store.
What are you guys doing? Get GameFly. You can get it for like free.
That's like Blockbuster Video for games. Like, what year is this?
Yes, because I get all of my games for free, $20 a month.
Epic Game Store gives you free games. Between that and
My heart's beating faster. The pressure around here must be getting heavier.
Epic Game Store, the one you have to buy a subscription for.
buy?
Concentrate.
No, you just sign up. Every month they give you three free games.
Epic Game. What is Epic Game Store?
It's like Steam. It's just Epic.
Yeah, they try to bring people over to Steam so they offer free games every month. Direct competitor.
Are they
I'm
like
getting
AAA title free games or like crappy free games?
Grand Theft Auto came out on it.
So
Tyler,
crappy.
why you are freezing when you shoot?
Cause I'm a bitch. All right, you understand? I'm
You
not
should
brave.
move. You should move.
Yes, I should move.
You need to be
You
better,
should.
Simon.
All right, fine.
You
Jesus
should be
Christ.
zigzag.
Watch it.
Zigzag like.
Nervous. Zigzag.
Favorite character in Demon Slayer? I like the sleepy guy,
Move right.
sleepy
left,
electric guy.
Right, left.
I can
Battle's
smell blood
over.
up ahead. I wonder what happened.
All the reinforcements closed.
I will take your word for it. Apparently, you seem to have a little bit of combat experience.
Are these handprints?
When I was playing Call of Duty, I jump right, left, right, left, right. No one shoots me.
Stagger my pattern. All right.
Hey, Tom, you know how you said video games are good for critical thinking?
Yes.
Do you believe that we should be like using video games in schools to like
Yes.
help kids learn and stuff like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Didn't they do that with like Argon and Trail and all those other games we used to play?
That'd be cool. Video game class.
Well, they
Also,
tried,
then
but
don't
those
you
were
know
kind
it
of
kind
crap.
of don't you think it kind of makes them addictive and or
No.
make you lose focus?
No, it does not make them addicted. There's no video game addiction thingy.
Escapism is a problem. It's not the thing itself.
What about knowledge insemination? Like you have like all these different knowledge. And doesn't in video games gonna hamper that?
It's gonna hamper what? Oops.
Knowledge insemination. Like you were talking, for example, if you're talking to get biology, they must go through all the facts and remember them and
What does that have to do with video games?
No, Meryl. The opposite is true. Like video games, especially if you're learning within a video game, if you're elaborating on that process, you probably have a stronger connection with what you're learning.
Oh, I can't even hear you. You're really quiet right now.
I am?
Yes.
Any better
Cool.
now?
No.
No.
I trained with them.
like I'm talking about when they're addicted to games that are more
There's no addiction to games, so
have
why would that matter?
for example FPS and they real less learning curve and within why do think many all these kids spend money on loot boxes and shit
Because they enjoy it. That's not an addiction.
And that's gambling more so than being addicted to a game. You're straight up gambling at that point.
But sometimes don't you want to just keep playing and not even get up to eat or go to the bathroom or anything? You just want to keep playing.
Also not an addiction. So addiction is slightly different than that. Like I am addicted to chess. I'm not addicted to video games.
I'm talking about some games that are so repetitive, like all those FPS games. They're so repetitive, right? Then there's no.
No one is addicted to FPS games. That is not a thing. People can be addicted to the gambling. Like the gambling systems can make people addicted, but there's no one. FPSs don't make people addicted. Also, we probably wouldn't use FPSs in education anyway because they're kind of stupid and simple. We would use good games like Ninja Gaiden.
No,
Good
Portal
games.
2, not Ninja Gaiden.
We're going
Portal
to
2?
Yeah, Portal 2 would
That's
be
a
a good.
great game.
Yeah, that's a good one. Portal. But Neo, Dark Souls, Ninja Gaiden, things that are hard and complicated that you need to really think to try and solve to beat. FPSs take zero thought. Oh god, that was bad. That was bad.
All seats occupied. Put a silencer on. Foregrip.
lets me become stronger. You give me the strength I need to survive. And that's why I won't lose. Not to this demon.
Yeah, Tom, I was gonna tell you when I was younger, like back in grade school, I went to this advanced school in New York City, and they taught us three really cool things. They taught us animation, they taught us how to play chess, and they also taught us how to build like Lego robots. And so I could definitely get behind what you're talking about.
Yeah, those are decent things to start.
Oh, Sai. Oh, Sai, when you are dead.
You gonna rub it in?
Rub it in.
Simon, you don't should move in one direction. You should move zigzag
Here,
and
all
then
right.
focus.
I'm
And
used
aim
to
better.
fighting with, yeah, I'll aim better. I'm used to fighting with a
If
squad.
if this game allow you to jump.
Jumping makes you a stationary target while you're in the air. It's
No,
not
no.
Halo.
When you move zigzag, make a jump.
It's not Call of Duty either.
So no one can focus I'm on you.
Hitboxes are different. I get what you're saying, though. Oh, he's got a shield. Fuck that guy.
This game, I feel like this would be a lot of fun if they had a higher difficulty.
For Cuphead is for.
Cuphead is easy.
Mr. Freeze.
You need to show me evidence for that claim.
I should have definitely pressed a button there.
He jumped. Damn it, how did he know? No matter. He won't be able to dodge an attack. Mid-air.
I have no smoke. Alright.
He deflected it.
Insertion point here. Here we go.
Total concentration. Water breathing.
Not to worry. My neck is tough. He can't cut through it.
First form.
Bullets don't work the way they do in real life, huh?
Because you move in one direction and you freeze.
Because he started shooting me before I started shooting him.
If you're walking forward while you shoot, you'll get more velocity on your bullet.
Ah, got it.
But you should know. You should know from being in New York.
I should know from being in New York. Frank, is this true?
Don't walk in straight line. Straight line.
Unless it's forward.
Oh, that's friendly. I almost killed a friend. Oh, what? No.
Only 4 of us? We started with over 20.
12 seconds. Alright, he's got a shield. I'm with him.
Really? 5 of them were able to survive. That's excellent. The number
Stop
of my
zigzagging
children
so much, or
continues
maybe
to
that's what
grow.
I'm not doing.
What kinds
Yes, zigzagging in first-person shooters is kind of the strategy to avoid bullets. One of the things I did not like about
Ended cricket noise. You are very noisy, Simon.
My PC crashed.
Your PC crashed?
Yeah, this is the only game it's been doing it with, and it's either going to be the dust, I need to reapply thermal paste, or the game just doesn't play well with my GPU.
This is hard on my brain.
Right. Computer get too hot. Yeah?
I know the GPU. I see my nephew play. Talk about him.
Battlefield 4. That's not gonna work. Anybody want to play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes?
I don't know what that is.
I bring up one person has the bomb on the screen, the other person reads the manual, they can't see the bomb, and then I have to defuse it based off your instructions.
I don't understand what you just said.
Multiplayer game. One person's job is to defuse a bomb. The other person's job is to read the manual to them, give them instructions on how to defuse the bomb. The person with the manual cannot see the bomb, and the person defusing the bomb can't see the manual, so it's purely reliant on our communication.
This is good for girls.
Yes.
Right, okay, so what game is it? What game is it?
Keep Talking, Don't Explode.
Can we play that now?
I can. Will you? I mean, so anybody can play. You just need to add
Yeah, like
diffusermanual.com or something. I'll look it up.
Is that?
Excuse me? Oh, come on.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on.
Is there a Japanese?
Hey, listen.
Well, should I how to buy this shit?
Well, if you want to be the diffuser, you have to buy the shit. Yes. If you want to be the specialist with the manual, then no.
Hey, this is a great game. Thanks for telling us.
You're welcome. You can stream an idea of what the game is like, I guess.
Excuse me.
P. Alright. Pre-play. Start.
I need to focus on finding the demon.
They said the game depend in timing is good for old.
For old people?
Yeah, and the game need
So hold on,
continuous
man.
focus.
So yeah.
Good for you.
So if you see my screen, I have these different modules, and if you look at the manual, it tells you how to reference on how to approach defusing the bomb. I only have 5 minutes to do it. You would read the manual, find things like how many batteries does it have, what's the serial number, does it have a serial port, what does the number say on the thing, whatever it is. And then it gives you a general direction on how to handle each module. It gets complex, but you have to do it within a certain time frame. You'll die the first few times, guaranteed, but once you get the hang of it, then you can just go forward with the modules. Increasingly difficult. And I don't have a bomb manual, so I'm gonna die. I don't know where to... So let's try. Cut the red wire. That was correct. Cut the third wire. I'm just guessing here. Submit. Nope. One more wrong thing and I'm dead. Or one more wrong thing, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. But that's because I'm doing it without a manual.
Dead cyber.
Yeah, dead side then. Yeah, you download www.bombmanual.com and you can find the manual and I tell you which module I'm working on and diffuse it, if that's your thing.
Imagine that I read for you.
much would get lost in translation?
But my pronunciation is wrong. Section 2, the basics. Something old, something new.
Well, if you guys ever decide you want to, it's here.
This game may be good for Beowulf.
Yeah, Beowulf is good at games like that. Actually, yeah, we played together. He killed me a couple times, but he's got the hang of it now.
He likes crosswords, stuff like this.
Yep. I deleted most of my games. Boy. Fuck. I got a game that looks
What
like
is your
this, but-
story, Strong Atheist, today?
Nothing. Just working like usual. How about you? Going to your sister's, I know.
Give us a story. Imagination. Or your history.
Skip.
Ivan,
Yes.
you need next summer go to the beach for tan.
For a tan?
Yeah.
I can go to the beach. Okay. I have family in Tampa. If I want to, I can go to the beach now.
You need tan to be break your color.
I think I'm fine.
I can make it through that gap. Okay.
We should get some like co-op games to play.
Yeah, Streets of Rage 4.
The scent is weak here. I should go back. I can get down if I use that. I can just barely make it through. Huh? Is that...
Yeah, this part of the game is super boring. There's to be more fighting, less wandering around for junk. What time is it?
What time zone are you in?
Central.
4:40 Eastern.
That's not correct. It's 3:40 Central.
Right, 4:40 Eastern.
And why did you ask what time zone I was in?
I thought I could know it off the top of my head. I was wrong.
I need to focus on finding the demon.
I'm not here for the story. I'm here for the gameplay.
Maybe I should get to higher ground. Excuse me.
I'm dead. Fish out of water. Fish out of water. Fish out of water.
Oh no.
Think about what
Excuse
I need
me.
to do.
Hey, Tom, are you thinking about going to any atheist conferences or anything?
I guess if they're coming up, I think I still have tickets to the last American Atheist one. I think that got rescheduled.
Like, are you like a member of ACA? Where is your opinion on ACA?
No, I'm not a member of anything.
Keep a level head, but hurry.
Do you like Metal Hunter?
I don't really like anybody.
Or you think is a good representative for the atheist community?
I don't really think of people as good or bad representations of communities.
Because I think what atheism lacks, is an impactful, icon like Richard Dawkins or some, an icon where people can look up to.
What about them? Like, there's lots of icons people can look up to. It's just subjective what they find interesting.
But I wish there were more debates in national television, like theist versus atheist debates in national television, where people, exposed to atheist ideas outside of their, religious bubble.
Like, who would be good for that?
Stay
Yeah.
focused. Don't lose the scent.
I think I would be good for that.
Completely counter, all the televangelism and and prosperity creatures and all that shit, which are,
I can't go any further. I need to find another route.
I mean, I like my style better than any of the other big atheists.
Yeah,
internet debates.
Yeah.
YouTube debate, internet YouTube debates. Like, I think you should go national. I think you should
Follow the scent.
go national.
International?
Using this.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to.
No,
I
no,
was invited to go to several international things, but I need somebody to like actually pay me to go.
But isn't it like a fame thing? Once you were recognized, then you would have more offers to
Yeah.
be paid.
What? Like, the internet is international, so I'm on the internet at every place.
I can make it through that gap.
Well, you're not getting enough traffic.
Right? And
I do agree, it's a growth thing. And it will scale in the future, but
like, just traveling to other places isn't going to do anything. It would have to be like, have to actually have events in those locations.
look at how Ben Shapiro and all this thing become famous. Ben Shapiro and all these Jordan
Yeah.
Peterson. They started holding conferences in colleges.
Yeah.
But you can build up to all that. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. Like you need to build like conferences. He's building a channel, so in time he might be able to do those type of things. So,
Well, it's mostly about having enough name recognition for the people at the colleges to invite you. Like, me just going places isn't going to do anything. I'd actually have to have people invite me to do stuff.
Okay, listen, how did people like Ben Shapiro and all these Jordan Peterson and all those people begin?
One sec. Ryan, I didn't buy it. I got it from Gamefly, so I subscribe to Gamefly, and they send me 2 games at a time, whatever games I want. What was your question?
It was amazing how all these debaters like Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson and all these, like, how did they become famous?
They become famous because of advertising. Like, Jordan Peterson got famous because his stuff got put on the news. Same with Ben Shapiro. Like, if your stuff is put on the news, you get enough advertising, then enough people are there to follow you.
Don't you think part of it is also that they have controversial views, so that gets like
Well, that's why
more
it gets
attention.
advertised.
Yeah, that's right. Controversy, is the biggest advertising. TjumpsChair, make a controversial statement, TjumpsChair.
Already done that. Doesn't help at all. So.
Don't strain yourself. If it gets too dangerous, retreat.
Like, what do you think about the whole gender thing? Do you think all these genders?
No, I think it's silly. I think it's psychological. I think gender is perfectly fine as a synonym for sex.
Hey.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
But I think,
Oh, you got those brambles. Good for you.
If we're emphasizing, like, freedom of expression, like, the gender thing does not even make sense because, as they claim that it's all socially constructed, and it infringes upon their freedom of expression. Right? Did you?
What? I have no idea what you just said.
I said recognition of the gender, is part of their, freedom of expression, right? And that not recognizing it or marginalizing them, makes or saying them it's psychological. Doesn't that infringe upon their freedom of expression?
No. That's a silly thing to say.
Hey, Strong, you there?
Yep.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, have you ever voted Democrat ever in like ever, or were you always did you always vote on the
Yeah,
right?
always a Republican. Oh, I gotta take a call. But yes, always a Republican.
So, Strong, what do you think about the gender thing? Like, the whole battle of recognition, different genders. I think it's okay.
You gotta take a customer.
Yeah, customer.
He's busy. Yeah, he just had to take a call.
Like, he's a good salesman. So, friend, like, are you in New York?
No, I'm in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate it here, by the way. It is what it is.
No, the weather's great. Nice beaches.
Yeah, but pot is illegal, so I have a problem.
Nightlife. Yeah, like, just because it's illegal does not mean people use it right. I'm
Let's
not.
go, motherfucker!
I got this.
Nice.
Where are you guys playing?
Watch the stream.
Watch the stream,
Okay.
man. It's riveting. So you gotta crack that bowl and get in the water somehow. Wait, you're a freshwater fish, right?
Yep. This is probably a bad idea, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what game is this?
Something about fish. Wait, that's not freshwater? This is San Francisco?
Yeah, it's San Francisco Bay, man. It's a no-go.
Oh god, I'm stuck.
Come on, Simon, what game is this? Tell me.
I don't even know the name. You can see the name on my stream more than I can. I can tell you.
No, I can't. It says Simon screen.
Something about fish. Oh, I made it. I did
Oh,
it.
okay. There you go.
A happy fish. See, I don't play serious games all the time. I can mix it up.
Wait, like, is this like
Oh.
Finding Nemo? Like, is this like Finding Nemo?
You tell me. First time I've ever played it. Oh,
Are any of you guys ever into the Wii and its like its system?
Nintendo Wii?
Yeah, like the fact that you actually had to like move around and that type of interactive gameplay.
I thought it was awesome. I'm looking forward to VR, but everyone keeps telling me to save my money. I like the interactive aspect of gaming.
Yeah, Tom, what do you think about VR? Did you ever get into that?
Nope, I was never into it because all the games were kind of too simplistic.
Another thing I want to talk about is I think VR, the virtual and AR, will kind of revolutionize education, making it more engaging and interactive. What do you guys think?
VR, I doubt it.
Like, people actually looking into history, looking at the pyramids and shit. People actually look, in 3 dimensions, like it to the scale.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. People can already do that. They aren't really that interested in it.
I think the immersiveness will, make up for lack of interest, right?
The what?
The immersion makes up for.
I don't think so. No.
You don't?
No. Like, if you have the ability to...
Like history, it's so boring, like, you gotta read through all the books and shit. But if it's immersive, like a movie shit.
Still gonna be boring. That's why you have to go with, like, video games, something people actually want to learn about. Not just... The technology doesn't matter, it's the subject that matters. You have to pick a subject that people actually want to learn about.
Incentive of how video games provide some kind of accomplishment and
yes,
the dopamine.
Yes.
Right.
Make you human again.
You're right.
Very interesting subject.
What up, Fairy?
Hey, hi, hello.
Simon is playing a fish game.
Simon's playing a fish game.
I do what makes me happy.
What kind of fish game are you playing, Simon?
Oh god, I'm dead. The dead kind.
You're playing as a dead fish?
I'm gonna be dead.
Oh, shit.
Water.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a sad day.
It's a sad day for some.
Oh, there's difficulty. Difficulty.
You found difficulty mode just now, or it just gave you the option?
It just gave me the option.
Oh god, oh god.
Mike Q, how long have I been a gamer? I've been a gamer for a very long time. I used to be a video game tester for Activision. You can see my PlayStation thingy, my PlayStation profile on PSN profiles, TJump_.
Hey, T-Jump, do you like the PlayStation better than the Xbox because of the games that are on it, or is it something else?
Sort of. Like, I think that's why I got PlayStation, was the exclusives a while ago. Damn it, walked right into that.
Like TJump, what are the argument that kids are spending more time indoors, not exploring the outdoors?
Doesn't matter.
I love the fact that you're invested in how this plays out.
Well, what do you do now, though?
I go through the drain.
There you go. Oh, I see.
Look, it's like you don't know anything, you're exploring all this shit. It's amazing. You're exploring as it goes, right?
Yep. Oh, I'm in the sewer. Oh boy.
No, I'm changing.
The adventure is not over.
I'm growing as a swordsman.
Swim. There's another game where you can play as a shark.
B. Bull crap. B.
Where's your S's? You gotta start all over, get an S.
Yeah, I think that's true. 400 points left to get an A rank. Close.
This is the cleanest sewer I've ever seen.
There we go. There we go. Now I have hard.
Oh no. No. Pollution.
Difficulty hard.
It actually kills me.
Sorry, Meryl, you still there? I had to get a phone call.
Yeah, like, what do you think of the whole gender thing, where the people asking
there's
to recognize
only two genders, I believe, and I think that I feel bad for the people that want to change their gender. I think they're having some hard times. I feel very bad for them. Other than that, I'm not convinced that they should be able to play in sports or they should have their own league of sports just for people that are similar to them to make it fair. And I really think that they should tell someone they're dating what they really are.
You're joking, right?
What about,
You're joking. You're kidding, right? Strong kiss?
No, why would I be kidding about? What
Oh
would you
my
be kidding
fucking
about?
god! You old. You're old and sad. I get it, but like that's fucking. Rude.
I'm old and happy. I'm not sad one tiny
You're
bit.
old and sad if you're related to.
What's that?
You're old and sad if you're coming after people like.
I'm not coming after anyone. I was asked a question, and I am definitely not sad. I'm a very happy person. Probably one of the happiest people you've ever talked to.
No, like, what about that? Recognizing their genders, is a integral part of recognize their freedom of expression.
No.
Well, they can call themselves what they want.
That's so I just want to say that argument is the dumbest argument I've ever heard. You have to recognize what they say and to acknowledge their freedom of expression. Freedom of expression does not mean other people have to acknowledge what you say. That's not how freedom of expression works. Freedom of expression just means you have the right to express yourself without consequences. Doesn't mean that everyone has to accept what you say.
Yeah, no. For example, I'm talking about in public spaces. For example, if this transgender woman wants to use women's toilet, and
that has
she
absolutely
must be
nothing to
able
do with
use
freedom of
things.
expression. Freedom of expression has to do with word usage.
Yeah, word usage too.
They have the department store Target in America that said it's okay for them to do that, or they have their own ones, and a lot of people are upset. They do protesting outside there.
A. God damn it.
I
Rank breakdown. 200 points to S. Like, wow.
Can you like boost and jump over that wall?
I wasn't paying attention to the buttons.
Gotta know what buttons you're working with, man. I bet if you take a charge at that grate, you could just jump over the top of it.
The reason I say it's freedom of expression is because it helps society progress into the freedoms they have, because we've been so oppressed too about the definitions of gender, and it's all it's been religious, right? All the oppression and the monopoly over who decides what a gender is, it's from the religions, right?
It's actually
Patriarchy,
it's in your
patriarchy,
it's in your chromosomes. Can't change your chromosomes.
Well, the debate is about the differences in language use. Is it okay for Republicans to use the word gender to be synonymous with the word sex? And the answer is yes. They can use it to mean that. Other people can mean other things if they want. That's fine. But there's nothing wrong with using it to mean just synonymous with sex.
Right, but I mean, I asked you this before, T-Jump, that you do believe that if someone's trans, they should tell someone they're dating what they really are, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's honesty.
What they really be serious. They are, if they transition fully, they are that gender.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Again, so
Why are
if
they not?
Republicans
They
are
have that-
using gender as the same as sex, then you can't say that they're the same gender based on their usage of words.
Well, if they get fully transitioned, which means they get bottom surgery, top surgery, whatever.
No,
that
because
they are that gender.
what they mean by that word is their genes, their gametes, are literally XY or XX. So you can't change that with surgery.
Yeah, but TJ, no one asks like, what's your genes? Like, is it XY? No one asks that, right?
That's what Republicans are asking every time they say, "What is your gender?" That's what they want to know.
Well,
what are your
Republicans
XY coming?
Let them be specific. I think they should be specific.
That's what they are being specific. That's how they use the words. You use the word differently. It doesn't mean that they're incorrect to use the word the way they use it.
But they were supposed to keep up with the times.
No, that's wrong. That's you infringing on their freedom of speech.
What?
Like it's a straw man to say that someone else must adopt your language. Like, no. They use the words the way they want to use the words, and
That's
they're fine doing it.
That's them being control freaks for what gender is and gender is not. I think there should be fluid. There mustn't be control and oppression.
What you think doesn't matter. Everyone has a right to decide for themselves how they use language.
Yeah, no wonder why people think, and I'm not get into it because of can't even get into it with you strong.
But what specific problem do you have?
See? God damn it.
I have a lot of problems here, but that's like literally something we should discuss somewhere else.
I only get a point for that.
No troubles. I'm always open to talking.
Surged. Don't know what surge is. Emergency escape. Those are only worth 100 points.
Frank, you T-Jump simp. Why don't you like sweaters?
I don't like T-Jump. So I was gonna ask T-Jump. If he can you? Or something happened.
Yeah, that's okay. We're all
So,
right.
like,
Please, sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
Okay. No, I was gonna ask T-Jump if he can make a sweater where the logo's like a bit smaller and on the side.
I don't make them, but if I have the guy's email who does, you can email him and ask him for thingies specifically.
Okay. Because I think I like the sweater, but the logo is way too big on it. So.
So, T-Jump, are you there?
Yeah.
So what I mean, is identity is I say others recognize thing, right? My identity.
I didn't understand what
is
you just
only
said.
valid as long as others recognize it, right?
No, identity is self-recognition. Your identity is only relevant to you, and then other people can have recognition of it or not. Doesn't make a difference. Like I identify as a atheist if Matt Slick or somebody says, "No, you're not. You're a theist." I'm like, no. The fact that they recognize it doesn't make a difference to my identity.
If you call this T-Jump and no one uses the word T-Jump, then would this T-Jump having a name T-Jump even mean, right?
It would still be T-Jump. So if I say my name is T-Jump and no one agrees, it doesn't matter. I'm still T-Jump. Identity is not based on agreement.
Okay. Recognition?
Yes, recognition doesn't matter.
And
Done it.
the problem with that is I'm not trying to call these people snowflakes or something, but not being recognized is a factor for the psychological issues
Yes, there are many things that make people
it's
happy and not happy, but their happiness is irrelevant.
recognizing it, this eases their
Yes, their happiness is
issues.
irrelevant. Say, like if I said I'm depressed and giving me $1 million is the only way to cure my depression does not mean you're obligated to give me $1 million. The fact that they are made happy by other people acknowledging them does not mean other people are obligated to acknowledge them.
But what if it's not just a minority thing? What if it's now that more many people are recognizing it, then it's more of a
I don't
society
know. I don't know what you just said. The number of people makes no difference. Like no matter how many people do or don't acknowledge you doesn't mean they're obligated to just because it makes you happy.
Okay.
He's here, just up ahead. I won't let him get away. Not a chance!
Yeah, so this
There's
game
also
definitely gets
argument
a lot more fun on the harder difficulties. I hope there's something more than hard. Hopefully there's like a super hard or something.
Quick! No good. I can't go this way. I have to find another way through. Quick!
So you're saying the whole gender change thing is just them asking for the society to recognize them of the gender they seek?
I have no idea what you're asking.
What?
Like, I talked to a transgender person, like, and I asked him, hey, so why do you care about what genitals you have? Like, why do you care about gender at all? Like, why do you care about others' recognition? And I said, that's what, my identity is, and I want others to recognize. And if he's, like, it's a recognition thing which you're fighting for. And I agree there's no need for us to recognize them. We're not obliged to do that, but still, yeah, they're part of society and
okay.
It's getting stronger. He's close.
That dude is dead weight.
Yeah, right.
You still playing the fish game?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
I played a goose game once. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the goose game's really good too.
The unnamed
oh yeah,
goose
that's
game.
fun.
I remember that.
There's a cat.
Oh man.
Like how you steal the rake and shit and throw the rake in the lake.
Some bread.
Like, how to get 2 fishes now?
I ended up in a secondary fish bowl. It's just how I get down.
Yeah, it's extreme skill maneuver.
Extreme fish bowling.
So, like, does this actually work? Like, can fish actually maneuver from inside the bowl? Can they do that?
You've never seen this before? Like in real life?
Fish like, no.
I don't understand what he's. Yes, fish can swim inside of a bowl. Yes.
Okay, but can they change? Can they move the bowl?
Oh, you mean like if they smash the edge or whatever? Yeah, it's a big enough fish. Like I forget what they're called. There's those big, really, really expensive fish that are worth like tens of thousands of dollars called ARA something or another. And you need a really big fish tank to hold them because if they smash into the edge, they'll knock over the fish tank. So if the fish is big enough, yes. That's why, what are they called? Aquariums have really big fish tanks. Because if you have like a shark and you have a little tiny fish tank, it's going to break through it.
More? Oh, boy.
I don't think a goldfish is big enough to do it, though. Trout would be. Salmon would be.
This goldfish has got moxie.
Yep.
Yeah, the bowl would have to be very, very small, or very, very like if it was a circular bowl all the way around, and a goldfish was in it, it could probably roll the bowl.
That's what we got.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the rig we're running here.
Yeah.
No.
That would be a great
we're
kids
right.
story.
We're right. Nothing is F tier.
Put a goldfish in like a little plastic ball, and then have the goldfish like run around, have the cat chase it.
That's like those little like hamster balls, man.
Yes, fish ball.
So, like, what about jails, TJM? Like, what do you think about? Do you think the current system where you put people in prison as a retribution is it
Immoral?
Are you
Yes.
for that, or are you for bringing change in their behavior? And
Yes, I agree that all prisons are immoral and should be abolished once we have the means to cure people of the crime stuff.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it's on, bro.
Oh my god. Off to the right.
Like the physics is
Don't
awesome. Like
lock
they
up.
have great physics.
Don't freak out. You got this. Oh fuck.
Woof. Stick with me, kid. You'll get far.
He's too stupid. He ain't going anywhere. He's
Got
just gonna
those
sit there
eyes.
like a dumbass. Still doesn't know what even happened.
You're free.
Wait, like if it's this salt water, can they? Doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if it's salt water or fish water, right?
This is definitely not salt water.
Where am I supposed to go?
And those
Oh my
aren't the two
God.
options, by the way. It's not salt water versus fish water.
Fish water.
That's it, fresh water.
I'm sorry, I know.
No! I'm a fool.
Well, that was a suicide maneuver.
I can't believe I've done. Pick me up. Put me in the water. Come on, lady. Where's your situational awareness?
Wait, like they do that? They pick you up and put in water?
You're slow.
No. It'd be super immersive if they did, though.
It seemed like the moral action. Oh boy. You're gonna launch. Woo!
Don't get closer.
Oh
Oh
god.
boy.
Lose his scent.
That's not good.
That's it?
Oh! There we go.
Holy shit.
That's gonna be hard though.
Oh jeez. How is he so fast?
That guy's doing like 90-degree corners like military style.
There's so much running around in this game.
This game is fantastic. You're gonna get exactly underneath that edge of that fence.
You think so? I don't think so.
Yeah. The question is just where. I mean, that looks like, I don't know, maybe not.
I measured twice.
Yeah. You did the right thing. Ah, you're right. I don't think you ain't getting over that. How is that just a shadow?
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
A lip.
Nah, it's a ledge. Oof.
That might not be wise to just fall off of a sheer edge like that, though.
Well,
It's worked for us in the past, I know.
yeah. It's like, how do you choose where to go off? That's the question.
God, no.
I can feel the power. Let's try that. That's it. The opening thread.
Yeah, this kind of steers like a canoe. Oh, there's some stairs. There you go.
Bruno says, how can you cure people? People can never be cured. Like, of course they can.
Come on.
That's not precarious at all.
No, we're good.
Oh god. Oh god. All right.
Is that just a random statement? People can't be cured, like, period?
Yeah, he says, man isn't smart enough to figure that out.
No. I think that's a little self-indictment there.
Is the problem with prisons. Like, we're putting bad people together. I don't know how it's a good idea, right?
To what? What's not a good idea?
Putting all bad people together, the environment, makes them interact with all those people. That does
Yes.
not actually bring forth any improvement in their behavior.
Yes, that is correct. Prisons are more of a breeding ground for more ability to learn how to do crimes better.
What's your solution, Merrill?
I don't know, like we can do like this thing where they have in Norway, like separate blocks for different
Separate
Like,
blacks?
you know, they can just, you know, no, like they have this open prison system where, you know, people just can go for a day job. You know, they can come. They had it. They're an ankle, you know. Then they're. It's like a home arrest, but they can go for a job. Like they had to rejoin the prison after the work.
Yeah, like there's the one in Sweden that's like for the murderers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is actually pretty good. Like this has a decent combat system.
What is it? What game is it?
Kimetsu no Yaiba. It's a Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
I don't like this.
Like this either. This is super nerve-wracking.
I think this is more stable. I think this is more stable than the Spirit one.
Too hard to steer though. You steered it like a canoe.
But the Spirit one's like way out of control, you know, and it just.
That's just your perception.
I feel like a truck driver.
Yeah.
Oh god, be careful, be careful. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this does feel like a truck driver, you know, especially when it.
There's an entire house hidden back here?
Hurry up. You better make sure you don't offend the lady in any
Oh
way.
god.
Got it.
Oh god, oh god. What's happening?
That was messed up, dude.
Have I died?
Nope. Little detour, you're good. That thing is rickety as hell if your weight is pushing it over the edge.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate this game.
Returned, my lady.
It's like making it difficult.
Nothing is F tier, dude.
So how's she doing?
She'll
F,
make
it's
a full
all F.
recovery. But her husband had to be locked up. He's restrained in the basement.
Isn't
You're
it
gonna
difficult
break.
treating
Oh god.
humans? With all that blood, I mean.
Oh god, oh god.
Is that what you
Oh
think?
god.
She chokes back
Alright,
her
we're
own
doing
drool
this.
when she treats a human, because demons can't control themselves.
Don't do
Remember, if
that.
you screw this up, you're gonna have to do it again.
Treating humans is not all that difficult, actually.
Wait, you have to do all that shit again?
If
But it is different.
Well,
All
whatever
that shit.
whatever the save
I
point is.
modified my body's physiology quite considerably.
I think the
There
save
you
point was like in
go.
a couple.
Removed Kibutsuji's
I don't
curse.
like this. I don't like this.
And
Oh god.
what changes?
Why don't we
This
go
is great.
somewhere we can sit down
This is
and
terrible.
talk? I need to hear your side of the story as well.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh god.
Nice.
I
Oh,
see.
good. We get to stay in the jar.
Now I understand what happened. In that case, I think I can certainly be of help to you.
Alright, I've played a lot of video
I'd
games
like
over the
to
years.
continue
This
where I
one is
left off
probably the most
and tell you a
nerve-wracking.
bit
I
more
don't know
about
why I'm
ourselves.
invested in this
As
goldfish.
I said earlier, we are demons. However,
Man, look at that. Look how
we
high
have
you are.
several
Holy shit.
adjustments to our bodies so
Oh,
we can
thanks.
continue to live without harming any human being.
Look at the stakes. The
As a
stakes are so
result,
high.
you can survive on just a small amount of human blood.
No!
Wait.
Ugh.
Be better
So
if
you're
you
saying
could attach a
I
blood pressure
understand if
monitor
you
to
find
a
it
play
distasteful,
game.
but I've heard from those
That's
in
right.
poverty.
Oh,
I tell
God.
them I'll use it for
Straighten
You
up.
do it
transfusions.
for science.
But of course, I never
Use it for
use
science.
enough blood to impair anyone.
No wonder. That would explain
No.
why neither one of them has the same scent as a normal demon.
God, I'm dead.
Oh, well, that happens, dude.
Usually that means even less blood
That's right. You won't feel a thing.
It's nice to live this, right?
Terminal velocity is different for something that small.
Turned him? But how?
How did I do it? Well, as far as anyone knows,
It's annoying.
Kibutsuji
Oh,
is
thank
the
God.
only
I don't
one
start all
who
over.
Can you guys on the stream
That is more or
hear
less
the game
I
audio?
tried for over 12
Are you
years.
Is it loud enough? What is the sound
Successful transformation.
like?
I don't
I'm
know
sorry,
yet.
I should creating more demons is not.
So teacher, like, what about veganism? Like, do you think eating animals, you know, and killing them is unethical, or do you think
Yes.
there's no ethics behind it?
Yes, I think it is immoral to
Are you
eat animals. I just don't care.
I always asked in advance if they would truly prefer to
Okay.
live on as a demon.
I choose to eat meat because I like meat, even though it is immoral.
But you would support
Oh yeah.
meat alternatives, right?
Oh god.
If you had the opportunity.
Oh god. Oh, I don't have a sub. Okay.
Can you go right there?
I can. Should I?
Yeah, because it's got to be easier.
Famous last
Oh,
words.
beautiful.
It'll be fine.
They said.
Check this out, Murph. There's a fish game. You heard of it? Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Damn it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat.
I'll be the favorite for sure.
Let's finish this.
Follow my lead, Yahaba.
Indeed. Let's get this over.
Thanks to you, sir, I can see the ball's trajectories.
Wow, this combat system is actually like really good. Like there's so much you could do with this.
If they really are part of the 12 Kizuki, don't underestimate them. They're more powerful than any other demon you've faced before. Right. Keep my guard up and watch my back. Just be careful.
Oh, didn't dodge the other one off.
Oh yeah, this was a good decision, dude.
I shouldn't go for the bread.
It's.
Invested.
I don't know. Is that an alternate route though?
No, that's just bread.
Oh, it's just bread. All right, forget it.
We play video games. Oh god, oh god.
Are you not in a state of flow right now?
I am in a state of flux. See? Flux.
You went for the bread.
In life, sometimes you have to go for the bread. And sometimes going for the bread will line you up for success. Sometimes it'll kill you. This is one of those times. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's water. It's water, right? Come on, swim, swim. Jump, jump. Come on, you can make it.
Oh, you're so close, man.
Not bad for an amateur.
And sometimes you die when you go for the bread.
Oh, this makes me sad that they're doing this to you.
I deserved it. I got
See what?
greedy.
This is what God is doing to you right now.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You're a stubborn one. How fun! I'm gonna play with you until you break. Okay, time to get serious.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I don't love this.
Hurry and bite the dust.
Nice, dude.
Hey, what do you mean you did it? Like you... All you had to do was go to the ocean?
Yeah, but now he's gonna get slurped out by something.
Is the game over? Did I win?
No way.
Tired now.
This is nothing but Nezuko's own strength. She has been able to make herself rapidly grow more powerful without eating any humans.
Be sad. The power of the goldfish.
Oh. Ugh.
So, like, did that woman drown?
One could only hope.
This game is perfect. The best game ever. I think level 1, level 2, level 3. Select level 1, level 2.
What would be awesome is if they have these consecutive boss fights and they don't like give you health back.
completed the game. Like a revival mode.
Boss fights were supposed to make you go mad.
Let's get it. Don't be scared.
Do not hurt me, you pathetic human. Even if I get covered
What's
in
different
dirt,
about this?
no matter how many times I fall down, it's okay, as long as I win in the end.
He's got to have like higher performance but higher risk attributes.
Whoa.
I'll make you pay for this.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
This will end it.
Oh, so unexpected.
That was unfair. That was absolutely unfair.
Keep moving. Find an opening. Cut off his head. I know I can win this. Time for you to die. Twist. Envelop. Twisting whirlpool. Flowing water. Not a chance. My sword is so heavy. But I've got this. Second form improved.
Carlos, am I in favor of progressive left-wing policies in the U.S. like Medicare for all, free college, raise the minimum wage, and Green New Deal? Medicare, single-payer health care, yes. Free college, that one's iffy. Raising the minimum wage, yes. Well, no, probably I'd get rid of the minimum wage. So I'd actually make a maximum wage, a pay cap for CEOs and shareholders. So I'd get rid of the minimum wage. Green New Deal, I haven't looked at much. It's not something I really take that seriously. Luca Mayer, I just watched your vids with Kent Hovind. Are you really not convinced that evolution causes speciation? What? I'm an evolutionist. I believe evolution does cause speciation. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Perception and long-term memory.
Nope. What's the path out?
It's a bit strange. She's been acting like this ever since.
Oh,
she
well,
was
God's
born.
word is ridiculous. So
I hope she's all right.
finding justification in God's word is like trying to find logic in Jin's words.
Deep dive, deep dig. I'm gonna die.
Oh, come on. You were about to make that. Dude.
I know. This game is not fair.
Time to work.
Okay.
Did you trigger that flight or did it do that automatically?
I did.
Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. You're clearly able to steer it.
Those space simulators, you know? When I'm in
Yeah.
orbit.
He's gonna charge. Oh wow, the triple charge. Oh.
Hey, T-Jump, speaking about Jen, do you think she'd be a better communicator if she like had a different way of speaking to people? Like I just think it's too complicated to understand her sometimes. I don't know.
Sort of. Yeah, I think she should not use as many technical words. Get rid of all the technical language. Mostly because a lot of what she's using it wrong. But oof. But yeah, if she got rid of the technical language, that would definitely help her out a lot.
And sometimes I'll listen to her and I'll say, well, that makes sense, right? She was talking about a political like how to set up our uh our government the other day on a stage, and it was making sense, some of the stuff she was saying, but it was so hard to follow her, you know.
Yeah, you should tell her that. I think that's one of the things I'd really like to use my Discord platform to do, is to help people improve communication skills. So you should definitely tell her like what would make it easier for you to understand what she's saying, how she could try to make it easier for you to understand her. That's definitely helpful for people. He's gonna do. Oh, he does the dodge back and then the charge. All right, he's gonna do another charge. No,
Oh God, too much air time.
No, you got this. Oh man, they pulled out too soon on that.
Man, okay.
Pull up. No, fishy, you're dead. Roll, fish, roll.
Oh, nice. Ooh, gotcha.
God. Oh God. Keep the momentum. I've only rolled on the sides. Oh God. Rehydrate. That's a body of water.
How do I grab again? Shit, I forget how to grab. That's how I figured it out.
Oh God, it didn't work.
Oh, come on.
Still got music, dude.
Not for long.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Again.
So what I'm going to need to do for custom things in this game is each one of those different thingies. Boosted, surged, switches. I don't know how to do a switch. Emergency escape. I have no idea what that is.
This fish has definitely got brain damage by now.
Bruno, yes, Darwinian evolution is definitely a scientific theory. It's one of the most supported scientific theories ever.
Oh, engage.
I need to get some coffees, some medium and dark roast coffees, just to test them out.
They're dead.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Worthless, incompetent demons.
Nice.
I'll follow you to the ends of hell, and my blade will be the last thing you see.
No.
Oof.
No, it is not okay to kill stupid people.
Oh. That wasn't my reaction to the killing of stupid people.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how serious of a problem are guns in the U.S.? It's only like a 1 or a 2. Like, it's not a serious problem. Like, compared to starvation, poverty, all those things, like, it's not as nearly as big of a problem as many of the other problems. Corruption in politics is a much bigger problem. Oh. Rank 10. Clear 10 characters. Rank 10 challenges and training. How rare are these? Play practice mode. Perform an emergency escape. And versus. Oh, there's a versus mode. This game has multiplayer. Somebody needs to get this game.
PlayStation, though. You should have got PC.
You need to just go buy a PlayStation.
Have one.
Yeah, you have one. You just got to download all the updates. Hurry up. Oh wait,
I don't have 6 years.
I don't have PS Plus anyway. Damn it.
Get a PC. Half use resistance.
Is this game even on PC?
It's gotta be.
All right, let's go to derp. PSN profiles. PSN profiles.
What counts?
Games. Demon Slayer.
No. No, I refuse death. This is you.
Nice.
PS5. There's a PS5 one. Oh, it's like a 40% platinum. That's pretty common. It's not that good. I wish they made it harder. Like Transformers was a kid game that was just insanely hard. Like it had like a 3% platinum. They made that combat system tough.
Like that ICT, like my smooth landing.
That's the voice.
So, you were heading to the mansion southeast of here too?
Wow, that was good, man. That was like a Stuka.
Hey, listen.
Are we gonna work together on this?
Sounds like it. Let's go.
Hey, Tanjiro. Don't you think it's weird to take orders from a crow?
I was a little surprised at first.
That wasn't the plan.
How do you just get used to something like that? Crows aren't supposed to.
Yeah, Luca, there is no distinction between micro and macro evolution. Macro is just micro plus micro plus micro plus micro. So there isn't a distinction between micro and macro evolution.
Oh god, oh god.
I want to add a way to highlight like a chat in the thing.
Is this the place?
Like a super chat.
Place side.
There are kids.
Thank you, Luca. I appreciate it. Please donate to my Patreon and PayPal. Join my Discord. Flatter Day Saint. The Flatter Day Saint when that one was painful.
I was fooled. I thought that would save me.
There's
I'm
a
gonna try it
strange
again.
smell coming out of here.
How long until we will have VR games that simulate real life or live in an anime? Not until we get AGI. We'll need AGI first, so it kind of depends on when we get AGI.
What's AGI, Tom?
Artificial General Intelligence.
I like how you just went limp on that.
Got to.
The demon's scent is growing stronger.
If you're wondering, my controller is broken.
Sure it is.
It likes to point up at the screen.
I thought you were playing PC.
Yeah, with an Xbox controller.
I'm with you.
That is completely counterproductive.
No, depends on the game.
I'm going to buy a
saw the
Ferrari,
picture.
but I'm going to change out the engine for a Toyota. Yes.
Damn right. Prius. Prius.
I don't know if this is new or not. It's just a, what's it? It's an anime game, so it's not like super detailed, but I do enjoy the combat system quite a bit.
Dramatically increase behavioral flexibility.
Okay.
I need to know where to go.
I definitely wish I had like a video game company who could make games for me and I could tell them what to do. That would be a lot of fun.
Ow. See how he keeps looking under his belly?
Carlos, if I could buy any car, what would I get? I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I just want a pragmatic car, so I'd probably just get like a Subaru Crosstrek or something. Like, that's a very reliable car. It's going to last a long time. It has relatively cheap maintenance. Like, Subaru Crosstrek is a decent car, but if I wanted like a cool car to impress like women or whatever, I'd probably go with Mercedes AMG GT maybe, but it just seems so wasteful to get like a car with like a V12 or something that takes that much gas and is that expensive. Like, I don't know.
Nice.
It's expensive, but if you get it as a write-off for your business, then you're in business.
I need to buy a Mercedes as a part of my integral part of my business.
Consultation, it's a write-off.
I mean, it fits with the church, right? Get yourself a car, a private jet.
I'm on the right track.
I mean, so it doesn't really count as a write-off if you're already not paying taxes.
Right, that's right. You have that whole church thing going for you. Look at that. I see what you've done there.
The demon's scent is growing stronger. Okay.
Twice.
Thanks, Frank. A cup of Starbucks? Which Starbucks do you go to? My Starbucks do not sell things for $2. It's got to be like at least like $7.
No.
Imagine a VR game where T-Jump would be a would-be cute anime girl. T-Jump would be cute anime girl. And you can make him boy pregnant. You have you have a very, very strange kink.
Are you scared?
But hey, doesn't matter to me. Pay me enough on OnlyFans. I'll do it.
The smell is getting stronger. I'm on the right track.
I would not get an electric car. Like, they aren't great. Like, I like the Ford Mach-E. What?
So you're telling me you don't want anything made by Tesla?
I like the earlier Teslas. I like the Roadster. I don't like the new ones. The new cars look stupid. So stupid. There's not a single Tesla version I would actually buy right now.
I thought the Model Ys look nice.
Derp. Tesla Model Y. No, that looks stupid.
But if I bought you a Tesla Model Y right now,
Then I would sell it on eBay.
on eBay, okay. Okay, I see how it is. TJump.
Tesla Roadsters are the best, though. Tesla Roadsters were so cool.
Why am I alive?
Give me a Tesla
I
Roadster.
do that too sometimes.
God, those trucks, those Tesla trucks, like, ow, like, why? Why would anyone do that?
Have you ever seen a truck a Beetle truck?
Nice, dude.
Truck?
I don't think so.
It's a log truck. They're so ugly. Oh my god, wait, I'll show you a picture.
Beetle truck. Google. Like, so it's not like something you can buy. Like, it's a mod conversion you have to make.
I think so. They're ugly though. They're ugly as hell.
Pretty much just looks like that Japanese car, the super tiny Japanese car.
Really bad Japanese hair. Wait, there you go. I'm gonna send it to you right now. They're so ugly. You don't understand. I can't stop raving about how ugly they are.
I don't know. They still don't look as ugly as the Tesla trucks. Tesla trucks look so
The
dumb.
Tesla trucks are ugly, but they're not as ugly as slug trucks.
Don't lose the scent. I just need to follow.
Like, I actually really don't like the way Lamborghinis look. I think they look pretty stupid. Ferraris look good. The new 2020 Corvette looks really nice for 60 grand. It's a pretty cheap supercar.
He came this way. The scent is still fresh. He must have just been here.
This is more difficult than it looks.
I'm gonna die. It's over. It's over. It's over. I just know it.
Oh yeah, TJump, I did your blue, but like not the blue that you wanted. But I think it still came out nice.
On your necklace thingy?
Earrings, they're earrings, TJump.
Predicates.
Anyone that
Headdress?
could see. No, they're not a headdress. God dang it, TJump, you're so old.
That's like your only insult. Old.
Calm down, Zenitsu.
I mean, what else am I supposed to call you? You're the same age as my dad, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but you also called like everyone old. Like, that's the only insult you use. Is like, you're old.
I mean, it's still an insult regardless.
Oh no!
What?
I pressed try. I pressed Y.
Oh.
It's on a PlayStation kid. I said Y. A triangle.
Like, what do you find insulting, TJump, so I can learn from my mistakes and learn how to be an asshole better?
What do I find insulting?
Yeah.
You have a master's degree in Darth Dawkins University.
Is this guy really that other guy's friend?
You make Jin look coherent.
Unreliable.
That's not
Damn.
You have the voice of Mr. Batman.
Shit.
Right, because those humans are gonna keep you.
Someone ever told you sound like Mr. Batman?
The truck you sent me doesn't actually look that bad. That one looks really nice, actually.
Oh my god, you have horrible taste in vehicles.
Pretty good. Like, but the ones I was looking at are terrible.
Okay, the side of it doesn't look that bad, but the very front of it is just like a 1972 Beetle.
Like, here's the one I found. Copy image.
Copy image.
This one looks stupid.
Copy the image, Mr. TJump.
That
Ew,
one's
that's
stupid.
so fucking ugly. Gross.
Like, yeah, you see, yours is significantly better by comparison.
Yeah, mine's obviously better. Would you drive the truck that you sent me?
Into a moat.
Specifically a moat?
Yes.
I see.
A couple of kids.
Well, you obviously make mine look way better, so congrats for making my shitty vehicle like it's
Oh, that's
cool.
yours? You own that one? You drive that one? Wow, that says a lot about you.
No, just the one I found. My boyfriend wanted to buy it. But I told him no.
Frank drives a Nissan Rouge. Is that an electric?
I think you're overthinking it at this point.
Oh, I like this. Man, that suit freaking rocks.
It's important for team.
Nice.
Oh, and he has a double dash. That's nice. And that suit freaking rocks.
There you go.
I finally found Darth Dawkins, and it's annoying me.
Oh. That's alright, you gotta respawn.
Been looking for him for 7 months now. Like 7 months now. I'm trying to remember. I'm looking for time anymore. But I've been looking for him 7 months. This is what I get.
Simon, you're losing your shit, dude.
A little bit. It's pissing me off. Oh my god. You know what? Just commit.
Commit. You got it. There you go. Boom.
What the hell am I supposed to make that?
I don't know if I should put another line of weight around it.
Gonna roll right back.
Oh my goodness.
I think you got too much prefrontal cortex going on here.
Try and dampen it down. Get
Dampen it, baby.
Some of that GABAergic. There we go.
There you go. Get some of that basal ganglia.
Yep. G protein metabotrophic stuff going on there.
Frank says Darth Dawkins is amazing. He's the smartest man on the internet.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, I've come this far. Where do I go now?
I think you're gonna have to sacrifice. Oh, right down there. Yeah, yep. Gotta land in that little market thing. Woo!
Frank doesn't wear sweaters, so I don't.
Evil shit.
I want to be his friend, but until he learns how to wear sweaters, I can't be his friend.
That wasn't it. That was just.
That wasn't it. That was a test run, man. You're scoping it out.
They must have been moved by that drum.
Again, you know.
I don't know, but we'll find him.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
No, you got this. You're gonna flip it. Flip over there.
I thought I
Flip
was.
it. How are you supposed to land on that thing?
I don't know. What am I looking at?
It's like a cup or something.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a little.
Hey, Sean Strauss. I assume that's how you pronounce your name, Sean. Sean.
There you go.
T-Jump, give me your honest opinion on game.
Oh, there you go.
On what?
That's how you do it.
Darth Dawkins.
What the?
On Darth Dawkins?
Yeah.
I think he is a very good source of revenue.
It's a familiar scent.
Revenue?
Yep.
Does he bring in a lot of money?
Yeah, my views to my channel. My debates with him are like my top 2 most viewed shows.
What's your top viewed?
Okay, that's fine.
Ryan, regarding the church, how would you get the money for the apartment building, and do you think the government will allow it to be a religion and therefore will write off tax. The government should allow it to be a religion because it qualifies because it has the tenant thingies that it needs out of a religion since it's based on my objective morality. How I would get the money would be donations, essentially. Same way I get my YouTube stuff, donations.
It's the smell. Oh, God. I was like, what's stopping me?
Does landing on the roof help you in any way? Because there's like a puddle on the roof.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
I wonder if there's like you go on there and then it lets you through or something.
Like the way you think.
I don't care who I gotta fight.
Burning my finger.
You didn't see that.
No one saw that.
My hat's on. I'm burning up here. Let me take this off.
Oh, this guy has two also.
Doink.
That's good. Oh, didn't expect it.
That feels better.
How could this human wound me? What? His swords aren't normal.
These swords do not dodge. I'm damn proud of their edges. They'll catch you.
Oh, nice, dude. This game keeps on giving, but it's kind of taking at the same time.
I'll cut you to pieces and scatter your remains all over the ground.
Nice try.
I went and looked up the price of obsidian because I know where to get obsidian, but you gotta like pay for it, and
As opposed to other things which you don't have to pay for.
But today was the,
I went and paid,
Minecraft thing, wasn't
pay
it?
for it or order a big chunk because you said you wanted an arrowhead
Yes.
made out of it, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna make some money.
Y'all playing Minecraft?
And like the chunk that I wanted, it was a really good chunk too. She said that because of COVID prices, because of the COVID thing here, the price went up, and I was like, what? She's like, yeah, it's 223, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's too expensive.
That's very expensive, and normally it's not that expensive. Because when I talk about a good chunk, it was like a foot by a foot.
Okay, that's pretty big.
Yeah,
Like,
that is pretty big.
Well, so what is the third dimension?
It's just a giant cube.
So a foot by a foot by a foot? Yeah, that's, I mean, for $200, yeah, that would make sense for that much obsidian.
No, it's way cheaper. You wouldn't believe the price if I told you.
For a cubic foot?
Yeah, so I only get it. The last time I got one was maybe like last year, and it was only $123. So I'm wondering why I inflated almost $100.
Let's hurry.
Maybe she just didn't like you.
Pissed off because I completely forgot about the Hightail Thanksmas 2021.
This is where the smell's coming from.
I'm related to everyone over here. Everyone's greedy, so you know how it'd be, Mr. Scrooge. I mean, Mr. T-Jump.
I have to take down that demon before he claims any more victims. It's okay.
So I missed the Hightail thing today. There was a $14,000 fundraiser. It's a fundraiser.
Okay.
$1,000 per.
The smell is overwhelming. There's no mistaking it. sauce I can almost taste it.
Rare blood. I need it to devour even one. I would have as many as.
I need to change the audio to freaking Japanese. English voice actors are so bad.
Jump. Jump.
What?
Into the server.
What?
Somebody let me back in.
I don't care.
So mean.
I can promise you one thing. He is not like he is on his YouTube channel on Discord. I've been watching his channel since about maybe December of 2017. Watching it. It was when I first started watching. He wasn't like, was somewhat into it. He was.
God damn it.
The first video ever I watched of T-Jump was his, crap, hold on. I have a photo saved. Hold up.
How do I,
He's live right now, which is why I joined. His first frickin' thing I ever watched was, did Jesus rise from the dead conversation with, I think it was Glee.
If Mango Tea Super Chat Australian $8, I think that's what the A means. If society, if it crumbles, the earth has trouble absorbing it, but African villages have homes built using earth. And if it crumbles, the earth can absorb it. That does not make any sense, Mango. I do not understand any of that sentence. Like, the earth doesn't have any trouble absorbing anything. It just takes longer.
Ham, a tribute to you. Oh, he's left.
Watching your live stream for a few minutes, that looked weird. Hearing my voice through the mic. I've already been up for 12 hours. I've been up for 24. I'm going a 48-hour challenge. What you mean, bruh? I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm having to do a
If you're live on Twitch, you gotta pay T-Jump for audience. For being
Y'all are not in the audience. Y'all are not in the audience. It says taking a taking a break screen right now. That's why I'm on Discord. Doing a well, they can see me talking. They can't see my all they can see is my photo, like just me talking. They can't see y'all. They can't hear y'all. They can't hear me even. I just basically mute everything except my camera, because well, I don't want them saying, oh, well, like you know how you say put the "we'll be right back" screen. I want them to say, oh, he fell asleep, yeah, because you're pricks.
No, Lord.
And I've had that happen 40 times in the past 2 years. I do them a lot. I do them. Every 2 weeks. I do a 48-hour weekend stream where we basically stay up that long. I get the perfect amount of sleep after. I'm doing a 48-hour stream until tomorrow night. Started it yesterday. I'm ending it tomorrow night.
Here.
Yeah, for 48 hours. Welcome. Even then, even if I unmute, can't hear you. They can only hear me.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's the only thing they can hear out of T-Jump stream now.
They're not into your stream.
Guest appearance, you gotta pay him.
Water breathing. Ninth form. Splashing
demon art was truly incredible.
That's fucked up. Well, I need to go ahead and continue to another server where, dude just literally said he'd PayPal me $3,000. So bye.
That totally doesn't sound like a scam.
I was gonna say good for that dude. I mean, good for him.
If someone can afford to pay $3,000 to just some random person, that's fun. Gives me Frank vibes.
A Wisteria family crest.
How much would you need to get paid in order to spend a week with Darth, Batman, and Jay Dyer in a small room? I don't know, like, to try to assess that as a serious question. I mean, it'd probably be in the hundreds of thousands. Maybe the tens of thousands.
I got $2.
Is it really okay for us to rest? I suppose.
If you recorded it, think of the views, man. Think of the views.
Yep. Yeah.
I feel like they would scrap it out of thing. Well, one of them's gonna start scrapping it out.
How many cutscenes?
Job for you!
First form, thunderclap and flash. First form, thunderclap and flash. First form, thunderclap and flash.
Over here! Over here!
First form, thunderclap and flash. You little. I can feel my strength building. Total concentration. Bastard.
Hello?
Hey.
Well, what about crypto? Like, what is your opinion on cryptocurrencies? Do you think they'll replace fiat currency?
Doubt it.
Huh? What happened to me?
Alright, I'm taking a break. I'll see you guys later.
Alrighty, enjoy your nap.